I'm trying to figure out which way is this thing actually going. And if it is going anywhere, what's the potential of it all? Oh, and I understand you could do whatever it is that you gotta do to keep sustainability sustainable. But there is no end of the pandemic in sight. Adam Silver, here you want to open up the NBA. Now, you do know it's indoors. So, somehow, some way, you have to put 6 feet of distance between fans if you plan on opening up for fans. And screen testing before you get to those NBA players. Because I can't have my NBA in jeopardy. Furthermore, and like I said, how about you extend the, 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 the seasons, meaning more games? But you don't want to do that now, do you? And discounted on the rates of how much you got to pay to watch the NBA. Let's think about that, Adam Silver. Who else? Sliding Biden. You didn't got that shot. Then came back for you. Oh man, you got the shot, Biden. I seen you. This your third one this week, man. I seen you third one this week. See if we can slide Camilo in there to see if the Mrs. Vice President. But like I said before, Slice of Rome doesn't want to concede whether you snag Barr or not. He's already thinking about another vice president, man. Like I said, Pence. I don't know, man. The tensions are in the air. Tension rises inside and outside of Oregon Capitol. And just a lot of people studying my language diaphragm. Salute to the students and Moon Tide Enterprises. Inc. It's like I said, we try to establish a justifiable bounds within a unjustifiable marketplace of idea hecklers. I don't mind it. I just didn't think it would get this deep as far as internet, social media, and platforms, humans. But who am I? Oh yeah, the president. I forgot about that. One. Yeah. Oregon Capital, listen, you need to spend it. I'm telling you, don't spend. You need to save because you're putting a strain on other states that really want to really sink their teeth in the pandemic and try to bury their way out of it. But then, like I said it a few years ago that it would be a state-by-state basis because out of the 52, some aren't doing as well as others. I'm just saying. White House virus coordinator Deborah Burks says she will retire. Listen, man, good luck with that one. It's a hard thing to do from the looks of things. Infighting and an attempting coup. Trump team erupts. And like I said, he's saying Russia hacked again. Like I said, man, you go down memory lane with this one again. Or we can just allow people to have what they deem suitable. We can all be presidents. We can reenact the ways of the old. We can be the three wise men. Biden, Moon, and Trump. We can gather it all together. But it's gonna be a hard task. All things considered, I'm not against either candidate. It's just more or less I just felt like I won. But it's up to the people to decide. And they have voted for Moon. Trump grants 15 pardons and 5 commutations. You can do all of the things you necessarily need to do. Except enhance those stimulus payments. Like I said, I thought you was going to hit them all at one time. And as soon as the thing was going to be signed, it was going to be a special rollout before the holidays. But things can instantaneously change due to issues within parties establishing fair ground and, for the looks of things, economical wealth and who's able to attain it. I mean, legitimately. Trump pardons 2 convicted by Mueller's inquiry. Whoa there, baby. This is getting out of hand. Like I said, if he's supposedly not the president, then why does he still have presidential powers? We may be in trouble, America. We may be in trouble. Trump issues flurry of pardons. Listen, man. Who's going to stop him? Trump threatens to veto massive COVID bill. Demands Congress makes big change. I'm asking Congress to amend this bill and increase the ridiculous low $600 to $2,000 or $4,000 for a couple, Trump says in a video posted by Twitter. Now, that's why I'm here, actually, because I've realized that a lot of my ideas are being taken by the masses. Now, I wouldn't advise it, but like I said, if you want to compete, then so be it. But just leave my ideas and I guess send me a bit of gratitude behind it all. Because my idea was $2,000 by February. Eliminating your income tax returns and establishing a well-grounded, needed boost in the economy by transmitting $2,000 to everyone all at the same time. While all of this was taking place, you could have waited, and then, like I said, you could have had the government money, and then you could have had the people's money. And then you could have got back on to whatever it was you was going to get on. But now that you got a split and a cut in between there, and Trump doesn't want to sign, you got to wait until Biden signs. And even then, Biden ain't talking that 2,000 to 4,000. Because Biden needs himself. Everyone needs. It's a pandemic. But, like I said, who's willing to wait and take my advice? It seems Trump wants to take my advice. But, will it work out in my favor? I don't know. So I'm here. Like I said, I'm behind the scenes, and I'm seeing the slithery tactics. And I said to myself, well, I didn't know I was going to, reestablish my ground the way I did. But when the forces that be enforce their forces on you, it's only one way to go from there. And salute to me creating the Niggocratic campaign. It was beautiful, and like I said, that's gonna still continue. It's just more or less I need more people looking into the questions that they have, and don't go off of the questions that people would like you to answer. Go off your questions that you need answered. That's what I would recommend as your president. So then we can get down to the bottom line as to what these so-called representatives, or sorry, presidents, either president-elect or president is going to do for the people. Now, I proclaim to wait till February, so-called Black History Month, and that way, ease the pain of some of that Black history. But when it looks at things, they may have to wait until January to sign the 600. They're going to take your income tax, and then you'll be left with, whatever you earned that minimalized. Because with the tax cut, you didn't pay that much in taxes. Remember, I gave you that. 2 men accused of shooting in up California strip club after refusing to wear masks. Listen, man, it's really not that serious. And like I said, do not turn the fact that America is now masked up due to a deadly droplet that can kill them. Now, I understand you gotta get your money and all, but there is fans only. There is online scripting abilities. You just gotta establish your website, and you might make more money from the looks of things. And it would probably enhance the scripper's opportunity to create her own basic script club, and she don't even have to be. She can just be seen if she has that ability. Deborah Burks, eyeing retirement after Biden transition. Listen, if he transitions or not, because it's up for grabs. You talking that Russia hacked out there. Who knows? Oregon, like I said, those stimulus payments are not being manufactured right away because Trump did not sign. I know it was some trickery of the trades, but then I said, you want to water down my niggerocratic campaign. I believe in it. Oregon's 2-week freeze prevented surge in cases. Governor Brown says, you believe these individuals that says Oregonians. Did he call them Oregonians? Oregonians to rethink your Christmas and New Year's plans. Why should we have to cancel if you don't want to pay the people the stimulus to cancel? At least they can have some gifts under the tree. Right now, they ain't got no gifts under the tree, man. Unless it's from a specific. Yeah, you gotta wait out in line a day earlier for them gifts, man. It's putting a strain on the ankles. Save the ankles. Portland. And like I said, man, how about we rethink how we approach the civilization of America and put ourselves in civilization's shoes? Why did Moderna stock fall on good news last week? Listen, man, I believe that some getting the real vaccine and some just aren't. I believe some are getting real tests and some are not, because of the freedom of speech. Someone could say they want to sell you something legitimately and perfectly fine, A1 quality. You be complete opposite. It might work, but it just doesn't work properly. And like I said, with the freedom of speech, their form of proper may not be your form of proper. And with that being said, man, it's a pandemic. Let's accept it until further notice. Life can still be manageable. It just may be a little more stressful. But that said, as humans, I believe as your president, you're capable of any and everything. CDC warns UK strain may already be in US. Like I said, you're capable of anything. Relief measures COVID-19 mutation computer hack. Listen, I think it's an inside job because, like I said, the two politicians that you pick may not have an advancement idea of what civilization has advanced to. But I think throughout my research, I may be able to put together something to determine that all. Regeneron and Lilly antibody drug against COVID-19 underuse. Listen, you have to experiment as much as you possibly can to come up with a patent. Like I said, you don't want to give me a laboratory. You don't want me to touch any of those chemicals, even CM, that you've come up with, so I can experiment with it. But instead, I'll let you do whatever it is that you think necessary through your serums and theories. Philly to extend ban on indoor dining as PA issues closure order to 40 plus restaurants. Listen, man, if old boy can't control his composure at the strip club and wear a mask, got fans only online. Tune in. And if you don't feel comfortable with that, you may have to pay that little extra for that private one-on-one virtual reality. St. Michael's parishioners reacts to news of likely closure. Listen, man, everybody want to close right now. It's understandable. You may want to until further notice. Especially considering as though that stimulus is on the line. PPP loans and all of that. Don't want to keep taking these loans. You can take one and hold on to it. Keep your business open or closed. But it's totally up to you and how you sell in the market. And with that being said, continue down this path of whatever it is out of desperation. Because I see a silver lining throughout it all. And with that being said, peace. I gotta go.